It's been a real pleasure talking with you. I want to learn some more about you. So, could you speak a little bit to investing, why you're so passionate about that subject, as well as why you're so passionate about helping others?
Okay, so investing is wealth building. So you want to build generational wealth for your friend or for your family, and I just want to be able to someday retire from actually selling and buying real estate or helping. Not just that I don't want to help anybody buy or sell real estate, but kind of like take a back seat and really build my real estate portfolio.
Mm-hmm.
Because I want to be able to leave something for my kids one day, and put some properties in my kids' name so they have it. And then when they hit of age, they're reaping the benefits from it.
Mm-hmm.
So real estate is the number one wealth building in the world, and it's a great way to really just have extra residual income coming in. So I love it. It's a challenge. um it's every transaction is different, and that's just in buying and selling, period. I can you can be buying a house and your experience is going to be way different than the next person that's
Mm-hmm.
buying a house, and y'all could be in the same price point,
Mm-hmm.
same similar offer. The process is just a little bit different. So every experience is a great experience because I feel like you'll learn from that experience. So I love, real estate investing. I love helping people and teaching people about real estate investing, even though I'm still learning myself.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you learn something new in real estate, regardless. Even in being an agent, I'm learning something new every single day.
Mm-hmm.
It's you know, definitely an experience.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm glad that you're invested. I'm glad that you're invested in obviously your own future as far as potentially looking at early retirement and looking at leaving behind a legacy and property for your children and your children's children and stuff like that. But I also like the fact that you recognize that there is a deficit in our community as far as wealth accumulation and inheritance and all those kind of things. And I'm glad that you're committed to that cause as well.
Yeah, absolutely. There, a lot of people think you need a lot of money to
Mm-hmm.
invest in real estate. I mean, you don't need a whole lot of money. If you can find somebody that has the same interest as you
Mm-hmm.
and motivation as you, partner with somebody. They can you can both learn from the experience. But if you have a certain amount of money and that person has a certain amount of money, put your money together, create an LLC, um, a business bank account, and partner together. There's hard money lending loans out there that will help you buy your first property. Now, it's tough in this market. You just got to find something that has been sitting for a while, um, or actually have the cash on hand, because sometimes in this market they want cash offers only. And dealing with a hard money lender, it's like cash,
Mm-hmm.
but you still have to go through like the appraisal process, and it's a quicker close, but it's a little bit more than just having cash on hand. But it is a way for you to actually own a property. So I actually was, blessed to have a friend to help me out and help me purchase the property. And on the back end,
Mm-hmm.
I'm, paying him back in terms of getting a hard money lending loan, and getting the money to rehab the property, and also being able to pay my friend back
Yeah.
that helped me purchase the property.
Wow.
Yeah, so you just gotta relationship building is very important in any aspect, right? So it's all about who you know as well. So you can know somebody that is looking to sell their property, and you're looking to invest. So instead of them putting on the market, you can go and create a kind of like a contract, a deal with that person, say, hey, like instead of you putting on a market, why don't I buy it from you at this price, based on what the other houses are selling for in the area, this one needing a lot of work, I'll buy this, and just call me, and I'll help
Right.
you formulate that contract, so that way, like, I can take care of the
Mm-hmm.
legality. I can't even get the
It's
word
all right. It's all right. I
out.
got you. Go ahead. Gotta take your
Legalities
time.
for you, and
Yeah.
so that you're not, there's no dispute or no like issues.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just need a middleman to help you get to the finish line.
The same way you have a community when it comes to fitness of people that you can count on and give you maybe tips or give you like put you on game as far as, oh, this fitness event is happening. How would a person that's looking to increase their knowledge base about the home buying process create that kind of community?
Okay, so we, not only myself,
Mm-hmm.
not only my mom and my
Right.
sister, and there are agents out here that are doing home buying workshops. You
Okay.
know, not just Dollar Bank. We haven't done one in a while. We had like a virtual one at one time, but we haven't done one in a while. Just because, like, you know, we used to have one like every month,
Mm-hmm.
and once COVID hit, we kind of, obviously we couldn't have any because nobody was allowing us to utilize their space. Um, but there are now agents that are doing home buying workshops via virtual.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and just to kind of educate, and I myself, like, whenever you come to me and say, or I come to you, if
Yeah.
you're interested in buying or selling a house, I take that time, you know, a half hour, 45 minutes, and I educate you on the entire process, on from start to finish. Now, I don't necessarily go into like credit. I do give you a little bit of information in terms of like the mortgage side of things, but I always advise my clients that you want to have that conversation, in-depth conversation with your lender, because, you know, I don't know your personal finances, and they're not going to tell me your personal finances, and, you know, you want to keep that between you and your lender. But what I can educate you on is, you know, the home buying process. My mom does credit. So if you feel like you need some assistance and guidance with your credit, then I would say, okay, well, I'm not 100% educated on that side, but here's
Yeah.
my mom's information, and I'll give her your information, and she can sit down with you and she can go over that process with you.
Mm.
So, you know, we do try to educate our buyers, you know, from start to finish. This is what the process is, this is how it works. But everybody has a one track mind. You're not going to remember
Mm-hmm.
everything that,
Mm-hmm.
you know, we go over. So we do give you a pamphlet
Mm-hmm.
with some information. And then throughout the process, we, you know, once you, uh, when you're looking at houses, and then when you go to put your hand money down and your offers accepted, like, we guide you through the entire process so you can have a better understanding of what you're about to walk through.
Mm. Well, I'm glad that you do that because I think we live. So we spoke about how it takes more than just putting a sign in the yard to be a real estate or an effective real estate agent. I think that unfortunately, for the good, you doing your business, you making deals. I actually saw two of my friends that you helped recently get a home. It was Latrinda and Tracy.
Yeah.
So congrats to both of y'all on upgrading your home and getting a bigger space for your whole family. That's really dope. And thank you for facilitating that for them.
Yeah, they were a joy to work with.
Yeah, great, great, great. They're really cool people. And I remember when they had their housewarming on the north side, like when they first moved into that place years ago. And I like that house a lot, but where you put them in now, that's
Oh, it's
official.
huge, high
Yeah,
ceilings, everything. Like, they loved that house. So
yeah.
the house was definitely perfect for them.
Absolutely. So I'm glad that you did that. But the reason why I bring that up is because I'm able to see you're helping my friends as well as you have other people that you're helping out all throughout the area. And that's the good, that's the positive. But I think the negative is that social media makes everybody a journalist, it makes everybody a therapist, it makes everybody whatever they want to be. All they really have to do is update their bio on Instagram, put a cool icon, and be like podcast host or physical therapist or I do massages. Really? I ain't never heard from none of your clients. You asking too many questions, Chief. So I say all this to say that we live in there's a lot of misinformation and low quality information out there, and I think a lot of it is coming from memes. Like I even see memes. I don't know if you've seen them about the stimmies. Like, oh wow, what you gonna do with your stimmy? And people will say, I'm gonna buy some Jordans or something. Then somebody else will be like, no, what you need to do is you need to invest in trading, or you need to do, or what you need to do is you need to put something away for the youngest. And I just say all that to say, sorry, there's a lot of tangent. I say all that. Go ahead.
Well,
Go ahead. There's a point in there. Somewhere.
What I learned is that what you do with your money is what you do with your money, right?
All right.
there are people out here like myself that, I'm gonna say, well, you know, if you don't have any major bills, you have to use your STEMI for. If you don't have
Yeah.
any kids to really take care of,
Yeah.
whatever. And if it's just you, I mean, I would say use that money for your down payment.